It is. What do you think? First of all, what were your thoughts when the Trump thing happened? Where
The
they tried
assassination?
Bro, that was one of the craziest. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, dude, Trump was a gangster about it.
The most G shit I ever seen.
He got up and he was like, "Bruh,
fight. I was like, wait a minute.
Shit.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that was before Biden dropped out. I was like, oh, he has to drop out
it's
now.
a wrap, yeah.
This 79-year-old man, or however the fucking old Trump is, just jumped up after getting shot in the fucking ear.
Yeah.
And played 18 round. Hey, 18 fucking holes of golf is no easy task, boys. Especially the day after someone tries to kill you.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy, man. Like, just seeing like all the videos of people like pointing at the shooter and all like the massive security failure that had to happen.
Almost feels like it was on purpose. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that they killed a president.
Yeah, dude. I just got a shirt that says "Make assassinations great again."
Do you think that? Because you know it's so crazy. Because what I know, Trump signed off on it. Biden signed off on it. I think Obama might have to release the full JFK files.
Oh yeah.
Do you think they're just waiting for everyone that was involved to be dead?
Maybe, yeah.
Because I feel like if you release those files and it's obvious that the government, we killed our own president.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because he's outspoken against Israel.
He was outspoken against the fucking Alphabet Boys.
Yep, CIA. Yep, FBI. Was it the CIA?
And so was his brother. Mm-hmm. And they took his brother down.
Yeah, we have like unchecked institutions running around with blank checks.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's honestly like, yeah, dude, part of me which wishes I was just still stupid.
Right? It's like, once you're like aware, it's fucking depressing.
Yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So like anytime I watch the news, I'm just like, oh, this is all propaganda.
Dude,
on both sides, bro. Like,
not even the news, bro. I can't watch a fucking Marvel movie anymore. I'm just like, why the fuck is fuck Captain America.
Or The Boys.
Yeah.
Like I was watching The Boys, I'm like, they're just mocking do you know about The Boys?
The fourth season, it's all mocking the MAGA people, right?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, like this isn't helpful.
No. And it's like it's so tribalistic, right? Like the blue MAGA and then like MAGA, like it's like you guys are just all fucking just
they're both
indoctrinated.
Each side is the same. Like each side calls the other side cult members, but they're both cult members.
For sure.
Like at the end of the day, there are things that you have to be able to come and say, hey guys, we both agree. Like it's just the blind loyalty shit, the falling in line on both sides. It's like, dude, like if I was a fucking a Republican, I'd be pissed they picked JD Vance.
Yeah, he's a buffoon.
He's a fucking tool bag.
Yeah,
you know, like it is what it is. But them motherfuckers fall in line, and the easiest, like, yo, the way it, because the Democratic Party, you could tell, was very like, yo, guys, what are we doing? There were some people who were like, what are we?
I feel like the Kamala shit's probably been in the works since before the primary, but they knew she couldn't win a primary.
No, so she would have lost. And that's what's crazy is they changed. Well, they changed the rules of the primary.
Exactly,
like 60
there was no
times
fucking primary.
Well, they forced RFK out.
Yeah,
he was campaigning in New Hampshire, and they changed the rule in New Hampshire for the primary that there was an incumbent Democratic president that any vote that was casted in New Hampshire, no matter who it was for in the primary, would go to Biden.
Yeah, I saw that.
So at that point in time, he had to be like, well, I guess I'm leaving the party.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
But
right?
yeah, no, Kamala would not have won the primary.
No.
She would have, if they had to have known that Biden was cooked for some time.
Yeah.
So if they would have done a real primary, it would have just been up for grabs.
Yep. Especially with somebody who has like no charisma, like Kamala.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's got charisma now,
right?
That they're
like,
telling us she has charisma.
I mean, yeah.
And that's my thing is like, it's just like, we just got force-fed a presidential candidate that nobody voted for.
Nobody voted for. It's like some king shit.
It's wild.
Yeah, like it's just a political.
And I'm a registered Democrat, so it's like as a registered Democrat, I would have liked to have
had a choice.
Yeah, like if I would have, who was the Bernie Sanders of this?
Bernie Sanders turned out to be fucking disappointing too.
I agree, especially the last year and a half or so.
Come on, AOC, huge disappointment. Like they all just got bought out by the corporate. Like,
yeah, it's rough. It is rough, dude.
The Democratic Party is just a bunch of like wolves in sheep's clothing.
The Democratic Party is also much more corrupt than the
Yep.
Republican Party.
I agree. It's like there's a Chinese proverb: "The hidden sword is the sharpest."
Yeah.
At least with the Republicans, they wear their fucking hatred, their racism, their xenophobia like
Right.
a fucking merit badge.
Right.
You know,
the
that's
Democratic
proud.
Party, it's snuck in there, man.
Yep.
And it's like you'll have like white dudes yelling at like, bro, my fucking producer Sam is this old white guy, and he was like telling James, my co-host, who's a black man, yeah, I don't see any person of color taking themselves serious if they vote for Trump. And we both looked at him like, who are you to say that, bro?
Yeah.
Like, and that's my thing is like, dude, at the end of the day, like, I think that I was at a point where I was so fucking brainwashed where I would like really not fuck with somebody if I found out they voted for Trump. For real. Like, I wouldn't fuck with them. Like, I wouldn't talk to them.
Yeah.
I stopped talking to certain people, but I was like, damn, like, that's what's wrong with our country is like, I can agree to disagree with you. Mm-hmm. Like, we can have a conversation, and if you feel the way you feel, that's fine. I feel the way I feel. We agree about on 80% of this shit, for real.
Yeah.
It's that 20% that they be fucking shoving down your fucking throat.
Yeah, I think it's probably even less too.
It's probably more like 10%.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like that's by design, right?
Dude, like the trans boxer yesterday, everybody went crazy with, and it turned out she's a genetic female who has like a rare condition.
And you know what's crazy about it? It's like from a fucking Islamic country that's like super anti-trans. They think they're gonna put a trans fighter in the Olympics.
And she lost 9 times to genetic women. In 2020, she lost the boxing match to the Irish
Yeah.
chick.
Yeah.
And it's like, but the culture wars grabbed it and it was over.
Yep. It's, even now that
Even
it's
right
been
now.
refuted, right? They're still pushing that narrative.
It's like, dude, like, these are the little things on the edges that, like, okay, now the right has to say, this is what the Democrats want.
Yeah.
They want trans people fighting. And it's like, dude, first of all, that's not what happened on this
Right, for
example. You know, however you feel about that issue, I feel I agree with that. I feel like if you were born a man, I feel like you should have your own, you know, class of fighting or swimming or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there are genetic
Differences.
advantages.
Yeah.
You know, but this is not what that was.
No, 100% wasn't.
And it's just like, so now the right's got their thing, and then the left's got their thing, and it was fucking Trump going on his fucking that
Truth Social. You saw it?
when he went on that, when he went to the black journalist thing, and
Oh, I saw that too.
I watched the whole
Oh
shit.
my God. The first question, he's like, first of all, that's very rude. Trump is hilarious.
It was.
He's fucking
We
so
paused
funny.
it probably 5 or 6 times just to be like, is this a Boondocks episode?
Oh my God.
When he was
what
like, well,
happened to
first-
Aaron Magruder? We need him back.
Well, first of all, I didn't realize she was black. She just started being black. I mean, and I'm
thought
like,
she was Indian.
Does he not know that there's biracial people that exist in the world? Like,
my
are
God.
biracial people? It feels like to the loudest Republicans, at least, that they didn't know biracial people were a thing.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Like, you do know people can identify as 2 things at once because they are.
Yeah.
Like, she can be black and Indian, and she can be proud of both heritages.
Yeah.
It
No,
doesn't,
for
like,
sure.
what are we talking about? With that being said, not voting for Kamala.
Not same.